RVD and Sabu are suspended.
What?
Wait, me? My uncle ran a mud wrestling promotion with Honky Tonk Man. Ask me anything. Why? Scott Hall talking to 2011 Wade Barrett about starting a new stable. Be like, you want a core?
There's so much setup.
I no longer use my dick.
Why?
That's right. I've got a chaste Richard son.
Oh, that's very interesting. Thank you for
I
sharing.
love Chased Richardson.
I'm a wiener.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone on this list I don't hate.
Dr. Dick Fart son.
I guess not.
Wilma Dick Fit. Yes.
Guess not. No time soon, I guess.
Everybody. Oh.
Hey guys, my 12-year-old son listens to this show, so
That sucks.
Johnny, stop chasing me around trying
Yes.
to grab my Richard son.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab your head and run it into the ground.
Chase
Right.
Richard son
Brother, this guy stinks!
for the very first time.
Wow, welcome aboard.
Shout out to the Deadlock boys for
Hey.
keeping me entertained at work while I pretend to be busy. Love you guys.
Oh, well, no problem, buddy. That's
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, you found out the hack already. Keep that up.
Yeah, keep it up. Don't get fired. Fate of the universe on the line. Which wrestler do you each choose to throw a pitch?
Knuckleball Schwartz.
Yeah!
Yes!
That's the
Oh
answer.
my god. All right, let's get into WWE ECW July 4th, 2006. It's just hitting me, by the way, that it's July 4th.
Yes, this was the July 4th Independence Day episode, of course, to celebrate not only the birthplace of America, but the birthplace of Extreme. Just to a little precursor here, I know we've definitely talked about this bit of time here, like RVD and Sabu's troubles, but for the sake of posterity and, you know, for people that may not have either heard that before from us or, you know, or watching this in future, I figure we'll just go over it a little bit again here. So, the entire WWE got flipped upside down following the arrest of Rob Van Dam and Sabu Sunday night on drug charges. The two were driving back from a show at the Big Sandy Superstore Arena in Huntington, West Virginia, when they were pulled over for speeding in what is actually a pretty well-known speed trap. Officers smelled marijuana and searched the car. They found Van Dam in possession of 18 grams of marijuana and 5 Vicodin. Sabu was found with quote-unquote drug paraphernalia and quote-unquote 9 pills that were not immediately identifiable but were known to be controlled substances. They were cited and posted bond on the scene. Word broke the next morning in the local area paper, which made a huge deal of the story, including plastering a gigantic color photo of both men on the front page. WWE at first made no mention of the situation, but did change the scheduled Raw main event from a 3-way tag match with Sabu and Van Dam taking on Edge and McFoley, taking on John Cena and Ric Flair, was changed to a 3-way singles match for the WWE title. It was clear very early on that Van Dam was about to lose both belts and his top spot. That match sounds fucking insane. I don't know. It probably would have never been anything, but RVD and Sabu against Edge and Foley against Cena and Ric Flair is fucked up sound.
That sounds insane.
Like something we'd watch on Patreon.
It's like a 3-way tag too, so it's like
Right.
you gotta tag. Yeah.
Does
Weird.
Ric Flair, the Ric Flair and Big Show match, is that the next week?
I think it's legit the one after this.
Wow.
Yeah.
They had a plan here. Paul Lee said, we're going to make this work.
He was then suspended for 30 days, joining Kurt Angle as the two top ECW stars serving suspension time. Van Dam's suspension is without pay, which will cost him more than $20,800 minimum, based on his downside guarantee. He got off easy as the WWE wellness policy explicitly states that any talent who is arrested, convicted, or who admits to a violation of law relating to use, possession, purchase, sale, or distribution of prohibited drugs will be in material breach of contract and subject to immediate dismissal. Many wrestlers assumed both guys would be fired immediately and were thus surprised with WWE's handling the situation. He writes, obviously, if Danny Doring and Roadkill had been arrested, they'd have been fired immediately.
Okay, dude. I don't think that's true. Come on.
They pulled them over and it's just a bunch of chickens. And Danny Doring has crack.
Yeah, it's chickens and 9 undefinable pills.
Crazy times here. So I remember this like happening and thinking that this was the end of my life because RVD finally winning the title and like ECW being back was like super important to me. And I said, no, you can't just give this fucking title back to Edge.
Dude,
like,
no, I was
fuck.
so pissed. I'm like, he finally has both belts. This is the coolest shit ever. And then oh no.
I mean, like if ECW wasn't already doomed, which it was, I just didn't know. But like if it wasn't already, like this was a fucking.
It's a strange what if he would have kept that belt where ECW.
I imagine he was gonna drop it the next pay-per-view anyway. I figured they were setting up for probably the match that they ended up doing, probably a 3-way at the pay-per-view with Rob dropping it to one of the Cena or Edge. But like, god damn it, like
yeah.
I thought they were going to bring in ᴅᴇᴅᴏ to face him.
face Van Dam.
Yeah.
Is that because Hogan went to Japan and he was helping write?
He was working on negotiations. It fell through because he lost his babysitter.
And then Jarrett hit ᴅᴇᴅᴏ with a guitar and said, "We'll bring TNA to you."
Dude, it's hard to get a babysitter. I feel for Hogan, like sometimes.
Yeah.
Domino effect, man.
You got one, Tony. That's why you're here. Like Hogan could have did it.
Dude, it's Hogan's babysitter is why RVD lost the belt, man. That's crazy.
That sucks.
We lost out on RVD versus ᴅᴇᴅᴏ too, which sucks. With hair.
ᴅᴇᴅᴏ there was pretty sick, actually.
I mean, he was a demon.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was a beast.
He was going to come to WWE and take care of this himself. Yeah, that would have been nuts.
The tribe of Extreme will rise in the hands of ᴅᴇᴅᴏ.
All right, so we start with the cold open here. Good evening.
You see Heyman, and he's in a locker room. I'm assuming this is his office. And there's, because he's Extreme, this extremely set up, dark, dim room with RVD and Sabu and Sandman shirts on the wall because it has to look like shit here, I guess. And the first thing I hear is there's just some fans in the background chanting, "Where's the pizza?"
I assume Guido's just standing in the ring.
Dude, that's exactly what it was.
Oh, wow.
So Heyman opens up, "Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Paul Heyman."
Hey.
And unfortunately, it's true. RVD lost the WWE Championship in the most controversial fashion. But please be assured, RVD is still your ECW champion, a champion that has subjected himself to a schedule that no title holder before him has had to endure. And last week, Rob Van Dam on 3 consecutive nights stepped into the ring with Edge, John Cena, and Kurt Angle. And last night, he stepped in the ring with Edge and Cena at the same time. And this champion has displayed more pride, more passion, more ambition than any champion that has come before him. And tonight, we proudly acknowledge RVD's accomplishments because... And then a fucking just door bursts open. And here's the goddamn Big Show. Big Show is here, and he's looking big, as the name implies. And he walks up to Heyman, and he puts his hands on his hips and looks down on him and says, "Paulie, you said if I made the jump to ECW, I would get a title match." And Heyman says, "You will. But here on ECW, the priority has always been ECW. You weren't an original. We have to get Guido built to the title first." He's got a big Hogan angle coming up, and we really gotta get him going. You already had your Hogan angle, you big bastard.
You're looking rather large right now.
You're looking big, Big Show.
Hey, your traps are looking great, big man. Keep that up.
Yeah, you want to get pushed? You can go after Balls Mahoney. Gets a run at the belt here. Heyman says, "Right now, our champion RVD needs your support." And Show puts his hands on his shoulder and says, "Paulie, understand me. I'm not asking. I'm demanding my title match, and I'm demanding it tonight." And the crowd boos because we're in Philadelphia, and everyone knows what the fuck is coming here. And Big Show leaves, and Heyman doesn't look too thrilled with this. So I think this was going to originally be Edge versus RVD on this show for the belt.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
But obviously that's, I guess they weren't going to give fucking Edge the ECW title, and this was the guy now, so...
Wow.
Yeah, I got to give it to him here. They pivoted pretty well. I think this episode was super focused.
Yes.
I think this show could have used maybe just something else on it. It definitely felt like it was lacking something on the lead up to the main event. But the way they pivoted here really protected RVD. I was super surprised. In my head, maybe I thought, he got caught with drugs. He got suspended. They would kind of just shit on him, really, and just get him out of the company.
I did too. Yeah.
But they really set him up for if he, when he does come back from suspension, they're able to at least go back to it on ECW. I'm not sure how it worked on Raw, But on ECW, I thought the angle they set up here worked out very well.
It was a good pivot. I mean, I will say though, as a teenager in 2006, that was super pro ECW, and I grew up in Philadelphia, and RVD was my guy. Fucking seeing this worked my little ass into shit. I was pissed. Fuck this. Fucking Big Show. Fuck this guy, man.
Until you see next week's episode and the entire summer of the Big Show, and then you turned around on it.
Summer of Big Show meant nothing to me as a teenager.
ECW,
Tony.
it means something to me. It means something to me.
They're killing my fed, Tony. This is bullshit. What this really did was I said, I'm fucking just gonna keep watching TNA because that's what I was doing anyway.
So we get the intro of the show, ECW's Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Paul Heyman sung this. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
Flashing lights, blue or red.
He does chime in. A tribe of extreme has risen again. That's a lyric in Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
A tribe of extreme has risen again.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed the Kurt Angle scream in this.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the coolest things that WWE ever produced was Kurt Angle screaming and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
It just fucking felt right. Well, Kurt Angle's gone, so.
Yeah, well, he's about to come through the Kurt Angle elevator, so that's all good.
Fuck.
I mean, like, you just have to, like, go back and put your head in this time, right? So Kurt Angle leaves. ECW's pushing Test, Mike Knox, and the Big Show. Kurt Angle goes to TNA, and he fucking fights Samoa Joe.
Dude,
fuck ECW. Die.
Yeah, exactly.
Extreme.
By the time you got there, by the time you got to TNA, all the good, like all the hope that maybe ECW is going to be something has been gone. And then Kurt Angle's in TNA, and it's like, oh fuck, let's go.
They very quickly pivot that, Tony, and like we were talking about it before, and James had brought it up, like, you know, Heyman's fingerprints are like slowly being wiped away here. Like he wrote I think all of the second episode, which everyone praised, and like Vince didn't have much involvement. But I read that like around like right after that, like Vince was not only being more involved creatively, but he was like he was more hands-on ECW than he was at Raw. Which I was like, that's fucking crazy sounding. Like, why would he give a shit this much about this show?
Well, we have Joey Styles and Taz introduce us to ECW tonight. Packed house here in Philadelphia.
And it's Independence Day. The birthplace of America and the birthplace of Extreme. They keep saying that on commentary, so they really like that. And, I mean, this being in Philly is like, what are the fucking odds? What are the odds that they have to, like, flip this shit on its head with RVD in Philly of all places? Like, that's brutal. But, you know, looking back at it, like, if you were going to get heat on the fucking Big Show anywhere for this is the place to be.
Great idea.
There's a dude behind Joey Styles and Taz also with a shirt that's advertising ᴅᴇᴛʟᴏ, which sounds awesome.
That was actually, if ECW hadn't died in 01, that was like the next pay-per-view.
Would have been awesome, too.
You call me ᴅᴇᴛʟᴏ.
Would have been Steve Corino versus Justin Credible.
CW Anderson.
Yeah, it legit would have been the double Jeopardy fallout. Fuck! So we start off the show here with Kelly's expose. This is the Salute to America edition, not to be confused with the regular edition of this.
Well, thank God they had a special edition one here.
I didn't know it was July 4th, so I thought, wow, this is weird.
Dude,
She just really likes America.
Yeah, I was like, okay, she's locked in. All right.
It's really patriotic in 2006.
For no reason.
This is for Rob Van Dam.
So I watched this show at the airport during a flight delay because I was like, fuck it, I'll get it done. And legit, the first fucking on like angle here is the Kelly thing. I said, fuck, man, I can't watch this at the airport.
You try to close it and the volume just goes to 100%. It's like super loud.
Yeah. And then porn started playing too, like on the next tab. It was fucked up. So I had to like close out my shit.
Huh?
So Kelly does. Yeah, I said, you know, I had to close my laptop. That's what I said.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so in my head in this segment, this goes a lot quicker. It doesn't really.
This is so long.
It actually doesn't make any fucking sense why Mike Knox lets this go so long. So, like, you get the entire segment, and the heat is supposed to be that Mike Knox stops it from happening.
He cuts off, like, when she's naked. No, he's, like, late for it, or, like, he just gets
it's okay.
He finishes.
No, it's okay. Huh?
Like, yeah, he's
It's
late
okay
for
if she
it.
dances, but like taking the top off, that's too much, you know? Like,
Yeah, we don't want this. We want Bryan Danielson matches. Why don't you understand 2006 at all?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So yeah, Kelly's doing her expose salute to America, and she has an American flag top on, and she took that off and turns around and she has her boobs painted blue, like the stars. And that's when Mike Knox is upset, and he comes out and wraps the flag around her and brings her off stage, and Taz is fucking pissed about this. He says, oh man.
well, I think, didn't she say somewhere like she didn't know how to dance very well? So like it was like she was just going out there doing whatever.
Yeah,
like,
that's right. She didn't know what she was doing here, and they said, go out there and could you be naked, please? And then she
we'll
said,
get you a
okay,
chair,
well.
and then you figure it out when we play music. Yeah, okay, that'll work.
Yeah, and like, I mean, this is like, it's not like this is like Attitude Era, like, this is like, you know, John Cena era WWE, even more so. So like, there's just kids in the crowd watching her blue boobs.
So we go to Mike Knox versus Little Guido here, because Mike Knox had to cover up Kelly.
Asshole.
And I think he only did it because he was making his entrance for his match.
She was just like in the way. Yeah, get the fuck
He
out of
didn't
here.
know. He looks to his right. What the fuck?
It's like the kid cam.
Yeah, he walks out to his song for his match with Guido. Wait, what the fuck?
Put some clothes on.
What are you doing up there? The fuck?
Hey, he's
Butt ass
jealous,
naked?
brother.
Hey.
And, dude, seeing Little Guido in the ring made me feel like it was like Kelly was doing a special entrance dance for Guido's entrance. Like that
Dude,
was.
Guido was definitely in the ring the whole time. You're right. Where's my pizza?
He's just sitting there waiting, watching the dance.
Guido gets the special entrance of Kelly dancing, and Mike Knox doesn't know it. Comes out and says, "What the fuck?" Well, Joey says it's an interesting situation. His girlfriend is a self-professed exhibitionist. She likes to take her clothes off. And Taz says, well, yeah, then let her. And Joey says, well, Mike Knox is jealous and he's making a lot of enemies by covering up Kelly. Is Mike Knox, like, is he wrong here? This poor guy.
That's a conversation they need to have.
Yeah, that's a good relationship. Like, you gotta, whatever the relationship, you know, they say it's cool.
I hope they can work it out.
So Mike Knox goes to grab the mic here as Little Guido gets his entrance standing in the ring.
You suck dick.
Mike Knox has a hard time getting his words out here because this crowd hates this guy. Mike Knox says that he hates to stop the July 4th festivities, but that's my girlfriend, not yours.
Asshole.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you
all right,
suck
guys.
dick
Hey,
and shut the fuck up.
Hey, I'm just here to wrestle. I'm not doing anything bad yet.
What's hilarious about this is that he stops talking to hear the chants of him, like, you suck dick. And then commentary does the same thing. They stop talking to, like, hear them, the crowd chant.
It's really, really loud.
I was surprised that, like, I was like, oh, that's when I realized it really was live. Because I was like, there's no way, like, they would let this fly. I thought they would bleep this, honestly. I'm surprised they didn't.
On Peacock? Yeah.
It would be
Or
so
on,
bad.
even on the initial broadcast.
It'd be so bad if they did, though.
I mean,
Because, it would be 45 minutes of just...
You'd hear nothing all night. He didn't want to ruin everyone's Independence Day celebration, and that's his girlfriend, and none of you have the right to look at her like I do. She is mine. Well, Little Guido doesn't agree. Then he starts kicking Mike Knox's ass.
Yeah, Guido chop blocks him and then kicks him into a drop kick. Guido looks for the Sicilian slice here, but Mike Knox moves and takes over.
Dude, holy shit, he is in the menagerie. That's true, that does happen.
Taz mentions on commentary that Mike Knox hurt Danny Doring last week. So they're having him run through all the goats.
I swear to God, James, I didn't hear that, and I'm not surprised that you caught that.
Well, it pissed me the fuck off.
That is funny. I didn't hear that either. I did hear like the mic was in one ear for a second. That was cool. I don't know.
Tony, I thought that was
commentary.
me. That definitely did happen a few
No,
times.
that was in commentary. Yeah, like Taz's mic went into one ear and then came back.
Yeah, well, Mike Knox has to, he's running through the tribe of Extreme. All the top guys, Danny Doring, Little Guido. I'm sure goddamn Chili Willy is next week.
All this stuff.
Well, Mike Knox hits 3 body slams in a row and the crowd chants, "You still suck." So he hits one more. Mike Knox then misses a knee drop and the crowd chants boring. So Mike Knox hits a bicycle kick and you can hear just one person shout very loudly.
Wow.
That was fucking awesome. Like, the crowd was on his ass here. There was also, of course, a "Where's my pizza" chant, and of course, a different variation of a chant from earlier. There was a.
We got a hot crowd here tonight. It's Philly, baby.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yes.
That is so funny.
And there's Knox sucks cocks, and then they cut to the boys in the crowd chanting.
Dude, yeah, that was crazy. I thought something happened or something, but no, that was just the boys going nuts.
It was just the boys letting them have it.
That's crazy. On real early in your run, people already chant "Knox sucks cocks." Oh, that's
Yeah, I mean, like, that sucks. That's setting them up for fucking
for failure immediately. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
the one guy yelling "Mike Knox sucks." It was the clearest thing I've heard the entire night.
Dude, he had to be right on the mic. So the crowd finally gets behind Guido, but it's way too late. And Mike Knox hits the shell shock for the 3.
Yes, Alex Shelley's not on this show, but thankfully,
He could have been, by the way.
I think he calls that move the knocks out.
I don't care what he calls it. Fuck you. Alex Shelley is going nuts. Well, it shows a replay of Edge hitting Cena with the title and pinning RVD.
Yes, there was it was on Raw the night before, and no countouts and no DQs, and Cena hit the FU on RVD, and then Edge hit Cena with the belt, and then of course pinned RVD, and then Edge just sloppily makes out with the WWE title, which is the
Dude,
spinner
he puts his
version.
tongue
So,
all
like,
in that. That is.
yeah, I mean, his
disgusting.
tongue could get caught on the spinner version. It was a very scary situation.
Well, backstage, RVD bashes in the door to talk to Paul Lee. I love that everyone bashes their way into
Maybe
this
the
dude's
door's
office.
like super light and they think it's heavy, so they like bust through and it's just boom.
It's just stuck.
Well, that's how you enter the Madhouse of Extreme here, the Extreme Office.
Paul Lee doesn't even flinch. He just looks up. Hey.
Well, everyone's been doing it all night off camera. Stevie Richards is just in here fucking complaining about roadkill. So yeah, RVD walks in and says, "Hey, tell me what happened," and which is nuts. And Heyman says nothing happened. And RVD says, "What, did he try to come in here and challenge me? I heard he tried to bully you. Screw that, man. Make the match tonight for the championship. Did he try to come in here and challenge me? Like, that's the fucked up thing Big Show did. What, do you want a match?"
Not tonight, dude.
Asshole.
I didn't write that in, brother.
How can I work? I'm suspended. Well, Heyman says, they've been together on this whole concept of ECW, and they've been friends for 10 years, and RVD says yes. I don't know how this was meant to be taken, but I enjoyed this line a lot. He said, "And there's no way I'm going to let this place turn into a place where the bigger guys get the top spots, whether they've earned it or not." Like, even if Big Show pays his dues here, he should not get a title shot because he's not an OG. Fuck this fucking guy.
It was that last line, whether they earn it or not. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean, Rob?
Are you high?
Did I
I'm
fuck
going
it
to
up?
suspend you. You're not getting that match. You're suspended. Give me that title.
That'd be fucking crazy. He just
You
strips
not-
him of the belt here.
Dude, I thought they were going to do that when he got busted. I was like, he's not going to strip him, but they let him do the match.
Well, if they're gonna have RVD do anything, Tony, it's gonna be wrestle because he's fucking great at it.
Yeah, you're right.
So RVD wants the match set up, and he says if he can beat me, he's the top dog. And Paul tries to reason with him, and RVD says, "Paul, do it, do it."
Either
If
you
don't
do it or I'll go down there and make him do it. And then
Dude,
Heyman's like,
he
Rob,
lies here.
please.
He lies here too, Tony. He says, "If you don't make the match, I'm gonna go down to the ring and accept the match face to face." And Paul says, "Don't do that." And RVD says, "Fine, thanks, Paul. I got this." Well, RVD does not do that. Like, he doesn't go to the ring.
He goes face to face, but not in the ring.
He does
no.
go face to face. Hey, is there a ring back here? You in the ring room?
Whoa.
I thought this was a good idea, though. I think that it turned out well.
Yeah, no, sure.
RVD looks like a defiant baby face, willing to die on his sword. Yeah, cool shit.
Dude, that is cool for protecting him for later. I think that's pretty cool.
I mean, if they're gonna fucking try to save this at all, it's get some heat.
So Test gets a hype pre-tape for his match in like 7 minutes.
Dude, yeah, I mean, it's Tess doing a bunch of kick-ass moves that are awesome, and be prepared to not see any of these moves.
Why didn't he want to do them tonight?
I don't fucking know. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like
The type video was pretty sweet. It was like an old school type one, just moves in his name and like a music in the background.
Yeah,
Not
dude,
bad.
he's doing the big boot and like he's doing pump handle slam, elbow drop, fucking Dr. Bomb.
Dude, they showed the pump handle
shit.
slam to Stacy there. I thought that was funny. They put that in the little hype
Beats
video.
Steiner with a chair in the video too. Like, yes, kicks ass.
So, I mean, let's look at the landscape of shit here. You got the test hype pre-tape,
Right.
RVD's leaving, Big Show and Mike Knox are taking over.
Kurt Angle suspended.
Everybody that ever worked for ECW will be taking a pin. It's just a tough night of work in Philadelphia, I gotta say, boys.
It's the place to get heat, of course. You know, they knew the crowd was gonna fucking, like, they'll use that next week. Oh, look, the crowd fucking was so mad that he won. No, they're just mad that, like, they saw him at all.
So we go to the commentary table. Joey Styles says Test will make his ECW debut tonight.
Thank God. That's what I was hoping for.
But then there's an interference being ran.
Dude, I fucking thought this was Angel DeBaldi. Or no, sorry, DeVito DeBaldi.
I was
sorry.
very
Yeah.
convinced that it was DeVito. Yeah, very, very convinced.
Dude, it is him! So he made 2 appearances for WWE in 06. On the June 20th, 2006 episode of ECW, he appeared as Macho Libre, losing to the Sandman in a squash match. And then on the July 4th episode of ECW, DeVito reappeared as a faux preacher.
Does he get a, does this turn into a gimmick for him? Does he get something out of this?
It's legit just a one-off now.
That's it. Yeah,
Like,
he doesn't do
okay.
anything else.
They were
after
legit
it,
just
yeah.
That's
bring-
weird that Taz wouldn't bring it up then.
Right. Yeah. Like this was, I don't know how long it goes on for, but like the beginning until, you know, I guess maybe a few after this, they would just have a random person come out and get heat, and then Sandman would come kick their ass. Like I think
I
the
love
week before
that.
this, they did the Big Dick Johnson one.
That's
Where he
funny.
jerks off the shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's funny that nobody in Philadelphia noticed this either. This guy just wasn't over, I guess.
He was on every show. Like the Baldies were on everything. Not they were like a, you know, main eventing, but like they were fucking kicking New Jack's ass every show, every pay-per-view.
Well, you know, there was like a lot of fake old school ECW fans when the DVD came out. They pretended they liked ECW just because they
I
saw
guess
the
the Baldies
DVD.
weren't very featured on the DVD too. Yeah,
No, they
sure.
were not. So
Were
like
they featured at
they're like-
all?
I don't
think
know.
so.
Yeah, maybe,
No,
maybe
you're
not.
Maybe on like a match. Maybe that matches. I don't know if they did.
They were
but
featured on New Jack's part of the DVD where he's kicking their ass.
Where Vic Grimes and him fall off the thing, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bald guy. So yeah, not Tony DeVito jumps the rail and he's dressed as a preacher, and this is nuts looking. Like there's a security guard right there. He jumps the barricade on commentary side and snatches a mic, and then like security does nothing. They just let him cut a promo, and he's a fan. And he says, "This is my first time seeing an ECW show, and I have to tell each and every one of you, I am disgusted. I just had to watch the Knox out finishing move."
That's Alex Shelley's move.
Alex Shelley should be here now, but I gotta watch Mike Knox.
I am disgusted that Tess gets a match tonight. I cannot believe it.
The sex, the violence, and the language. I cannot believe that you people spend your
Dude,
hard-earned
you
money
people.
to
It was
watch
you
this
people.
filth. Yeah. This program is deplorable, and it should not be on TV. That's what I was saying watching this back. This should not be on TV. And then, dude, it's so funny. The shot they have is like, you know, they were shooting him, cutting this promo, and then in the crowd, like near him, is 2 just dudes in ECW tank tops that are definitely a few deep and ready to jump the guardrail and kick this guy's ass. And the preacher says, "This form of entertainment should not exist. And for everybody here tonight and everybody watching at home, you should be ashamed of yourselves." I mean, that's probably how a lot of fans watching felt.
That's how they felt after the main event. Yeah, I'm ashamed
And
that I came to
as
the
far
show.
as I'm concerned, if you all enjoy ECW, then you're all sinners. And the crowd pops for this because they are sinners, of course. And he says, "That's right, sinners. And you guys are sinners also." And he points at Joey and Taz. And he says, "Each and every one of you will burn in hell." Jesus Christ.
Dude, I like that. That shit was so fucking funny. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. And he points at Taz and Joey. Hey, you guys too.
What the?
There's a couple signs back here that are funny. There's Backyard Wrestler, and it has arrows pointing down. It's a couple of arrows. So I don't know if they're the whole faction here, and they're there was the classic Fire Lagana sign, which plagued WWE programming forever.
I forgot about that. Wow.
That was a classic.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Well, the crowd pops for being told to burn in hell, and he says, and by the way, I'm not a man of the cloth, and he rips off his fucking like neck piece thing. I don't know what that's called. What is that called? Does that have a name?
Yeah, that's good enough.
Neck piece thing. And I'm like, what? You're not a real priest? No, not a shoot preacher? He says, I just use this so I can express my feelings to all of you. And Taz is livid about this, not about the promo. He says, what the hell? I just been duped by a guy who pretended to be a man of the cloth. So security starts arguing with this guy, not ejecting him from the building, not trying to remove him from the building, because of course he is a man of the cloth. Just kidding. He climbs over the barricade. The crowd then, of course, the only thing to say is, you suck dick. That's you suck dick chant at this guy.
Yes.
He sits down back in the front row and they just let him stay there.
And the show continues. I was like, all right, that's it. The show's going to go on.
Dude, Tony, I thought for a second that like Sandman was just going to have a match next. But Sandman's music hits and Taz says, uh-oh. And they lay this on so thick. Like, we know that, like, you know, if you've been watching, like, the show, like, Sandman comes out and kicks a dude's ass every week. But they were like, oh, I wonder what Sandman's gonna do. And
I think they flubbed it a little bit. Maybe they didn't flub it, but they should have played his music earlier. You know, like while he's before he jumps back over and sits back down in his seat and ready to watch the rest of the show.
I mean, this is all awkward as shit, Tony. Sandman comes out, he like does all his shit. He does the corner taunt Stone Cold style. With
Dude,
the cane,
minus
like,
beer, no beer,
no beer, hits all
cigarettes.
four corners. With
Dude,
the
he
cane.
does. All right, dude, I swear there's like an agent down there. I don't think I heard one, but I swear there's an agent going, oh, stand on the, all right, stay there. Stay on the top table, go. All right, go to the next one. Go to the other one.
The
He goes
whole
corner
time,
to corner.
Joey and Taz are like, oh, I hope he fucking comes over here and kicks this guy's ass. And Sandman's just stumbling around. He goes outside, stands on the barricade again. They're like, oh man, hey, come back and kick this guy's ass. Well, Sandman then looks over and he points the cane to the preacher in the front row, or former artist.
He's
formerly
not
known
a man
as
of the
preacher.
cloth, all right?
No, he's not. And Sandman goes over to him, and Taz looks over and he says, coming to get you something there, chunky.
Hey, fuck you, Taz.
All right.
So Sandman, of course, drags this dude over the barricade and slaps his bald head. And he says, you want to say something about ECW? And he slaps him around couple more times. Sandman does the thumbs up, thumbs down, and canes the guy in the fucking head, pops off a taunt, and then the guy tries to climb over the barricade. And then Sandman, I've never seen him do it this style. He does a golf shot up the guy's ass.
It was awesome. He really got it in there.
I mean, he stuck it right up there, and Taz loved it. And Taz said, that fat ass got a shot and a half, huh?
Hey,
Hey!
I'm about to come back over.
The Sandman gets in the ring. Now he's got a beer. And he drinks a beer, and he beats himself in the head, and now he's busted open. And then, I mean, this went on fucking forever. I don't know what happened here, if this is what it was meant to be, or they just thought it was funny, so they kept the shot. But they zoom in on Sandman's face, and he's grimacing crazy, bleeding, snotty, just staring at the hard camera for fucking ever.
So that had to be his thing, right, in WWE. I remember that.
I've seen it a few times, so I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, like the times we watched this, he's always staring at the camera. I wonder if they just said, wow, he is, like, revolting, man.
He's a fucked up looking dude.
See, I always thought Sandman was, like, cool as fuck. I thought he looked cool.
Dude, when he came back from WCW, he was a hunk.
Yeah, like, I always thought he actually looked pretty good. But so, like, they told him, please just make the most fucked up looking face you possibly can. Because we're holding this for a while. I also have to give it to him for holding the face the whole time.
And not laughing.
I wonder if there was a guy ringside just telling him to keep doing it.
Hold it.
Yeah, hold.
Yeah,
uglier. So we go backstage. Big Show is putting his boots on, and RVD comes up and says, hey, dude.
Hey, Show. And he walks in the room and he looks at him. Are you challenging me tonight for the title? Dude, how many people do you have to ask?
So you want me to wrestle tonight? What's the deal?
Yes, Rob. You're
I thought
on
I
the
was
card.
suspended. Okay, this is cool. I'm wrestling.
Yes.
Oh.
You're losing.
Oh.
Because you're suspended.
Wait, what?
What did I do?
What did I do?
Sorry, I'm really high. I don't know what happened.
The show says, that's exactly what I'm doing. And RVD says, oh, I like that. And then he slaps the dog shit out of Big Show. He's like, hits him really hard.
I mean, that was awesome. He full sent that slap. That was
I
good.
loved it. I like that. I accept. And he leaves. And Big Show's pissed. And he smiles and wipes his mouth because it's all wet.
Well, we go backstage. RVD is walking when Paul Lee comes up and says, hey, did you ever book that match?
What match?
I thought I was wrestling tomorrow. No, you're suspended. What?
What did I do? Heyman says, maybe right now you can tell me where your head's at. Oh, I don't know.
It's in the clouds. Yeah, I'm so gone. Yeah.
Head's not into my gimmick, dude. That's somebody later.
That's Al Snow, brother.
Oh, you want to know where head's at? I'll help you find him. Already says, where's your head at? Where are you at? Where are we?
Paul Lee looks at the camera. Just keep rolling. All right.
ECW's my way around all this crap, Paul, to show what I've got, to prove I'm the best. And I'm not doing too bad of a job. I'm actually doing pretty awesome.
Rob, you're suspended.
What?
You fucked this up, Rob.
Me?
Did you have the match with Big Show?
When? Not yet, no.
Later tonight. Are you doing the match?
No, I'm suspended. RVD says, I'm here because we stuck to our guns. We are ECW, right? That means we go all out. And to be ECW champion, I have to beat Big Show. Are you with me? And Heyman's looking, he's not too happy. He's looking at the ground. He nods and somberly says, yeah, because I was wrong. You're 100% right. Fuck me, I'm wrong. Fuck you, you're right.
Huh? What are you talking about?
How about that, pig fuckers?
You want to shoot, cowboy? Here's a shoot for you. You're losing the title tonight. I'm turning on you. What?
Matt freaking Hardy.
I am so high.
Don't turn the camera off yet.
I've got a few things to say.
So he says, tonight the match is on. And RVD just keeps in the middle of these saying, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And the title's on the line. And it's Extreme Rules. And they dap up and they go their separate ways. What a dumbass.
Well, now it's time for the featured bout of the evening.
That's
Test versus Al Snow.
I could not believe this is what I was fucking looking at. Like, of all the dudes I thought was going to come out to face Test, like, Al Snow was nowhere near the scope of this. Like, this is a WWF 99 match.
Dude, it is. That is nuts.
Like,
Dude,
and
Test is huge.
he's gigantic and even more stunning to me. And I don't know if this is where they got it from or this just is a coincidence. Test comes out and he does the generic CW twirl the right wrist entrance. I said, holy fuck, that's Test entrance?
This is a legendary night in sports entertainment.
Like, I was blown away.
Test comes out here and he looks like he got his shit Mike's way. Like, he is so oiled, it's nuts. I can't believe I'm watching Al Snow, who is very, very much out of his head character here. Like,
But
he's not doing this character anymore. He doesn't even put the help me thing on his head.
No,
doesn't
they
do
just said,
anything.
You got to be ECW Al Snow.
This is
tonight.
tough enough Al Snow I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's right. With the singlet.
With the head.
Yeah, that's right.
And someone has an air horn.
Dude, that's funny as shit. The air horn comes up way later again too. They have Joe explaining the Al Snow like mannequin head story on commentary that I don't even know if I knew that this was the angle where he went crazy because WWF forced him to be in the new rockers and it made him have a nervous breakdown.
That's about to be Paul Heyman's gimmick.
I don't know where head is.
I'm about to fucking lose it. Would you please shut the fuck up?
That's probably like true, dude.
I don't want to work here anymore.
I hate this fucking company.
How did I do this for 7 years?
Death to extreme.
Death to the tribe of extreme.
I dare you to keep us on the air.
I dare you to keep me employed. Do I still have a job, pig fuckers?
I'm gonna book Mike Knox every week until you creep me the hell on the air.
So am I facing big.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Rob, you are so suspended.
What? Since when?
So Al Snow, he has to face Test. Test, of course, immediately gets chants from the crowd here. You take steroids.
What makes them think that?
Is it the fact that he looks Mike's way?
I mean, he is so oily.
Well, Test proceeds to have a very, very bad match with Al Snow. That sucks.
I mean, like, they don't do shit.
I was
And then he
ready to be
fucks up his
excited.
move. Yeah, me too. I was like, oh, Test kicking Al Snow's ass? Like, how could this be bad?
Well,
Well, it was.
Test hits Al Snow with a line in the corner. Al Snow fights back, and Test gives him a big boot right in the stomach.
Dude, like, that's your fucking... Like, he's so big now, he can't get his leg up all the way.
That had to hurt so fucking bad, man. I mean, he just
Right in the
full
chest, yeah,
frontal
like, fuck.
kicked him right in the fucking stomach. Oh my
Yeah, like,
goodness.
Ow. And then I'm like, okay, well, so no one sells this, by the way. Like, commentary's not excited for the big boot. The crowd doesn't really even care. And Test doesn't go for a pin. I'm like, okay, pump handle, right? Like, that's probably next, or the elbow drop. But sadly, I was disappointed on all fronts.
Test hits the TKO and wins.
TKO! TKO! Come on, man. Like, fuck. Just begging to be a mid-carder.
So Test beats Al Snow with the TKO. Test grabs head from the corner. He puts it down on the ground, and then he kicks it into the crowd and does the field goal taunt.
Was this supposed to be like a boo?
I don't know what he was fucking doing.
Like, this was definitely like, I don't know, like, I guess maybe they thought the crowd wouldn't like this because Al Snow was an ECW guy. But like, this is funny as shit, and they popped for it.
This is well-adjusted, halfway through a mortgage Al Snow.
Yeah, right. He's like normal now. He doesn't have to be in the rockers.
You probably told him, kick it in the crowd so I can stop doing the stupid head gimmick. Please, get it out of here.
Oh shit, head's gone forever now. That sucks.
Oh, I can't do that gimmick anymore. That can be
That's
tough
probably
enough
right,
out.
Tony.
Well, after that, we get a Sabu pre-tape, and he's talking.
Yeah, he's really breathy, and it's like a trippy fucking promo, and it's super zoomed in on Sabu's face, and he says, I'm suicidal. And there's clips of him doing cool shit, breathing a ton. He says he's homicidal, genocidal, just super breathy. And he says, I'm Sabu. And then he looks super confused, and then it zooms in on his eyes that are not looking at the camera anymore. And then that's it. Yeah, man, like, what a bad fucking idea that was.
Yeah, it was very Rob Zombie-esque. I like the way that they filmed it. It almost felt like a rotoscope or something. It was very off.
Oh, sure, okay.
Off kilter. Yeah, it looked very cool. Also, just weird that they played it anyways. I mean, he's like suspended. He's in the doghouse. They said, yeah,
Who
just
is?
whatever. Not me, right?
Big Show made in a doghouse? Whoa, he's big. How'd he fit in there?
Who let the dogs out?
Is he the big dog?
So we're looking at the Wachovia Center outside, and there's that guy.
Oh, holy shit! We're standing at the back of the dude's head, and Taz says, there goes that guy again.
Oh man.
Kevin Thorn turns around and
I hate this red thing. I spit on you.
And Joey Styles says, "Jeez, he's following us around."
He's like a mark.
He's a guy that pays ticket money every week.
He shows 2 tickets. I got tickets to this show.
He really likes the product.
Well, we get the very first CM Punk backstage ever here. That was
Oh, is
cool.
this the first one?
I think so, right? The don't let these tattoos fool you. I think this is
Yeah.
the
It is,
first time he's on the product.
That's
so.
that's pretty cool. Yeah, he goes on to do a couple things. This guy, CM Punk,
He beats Just Incredible.
he does fucking beat Just Incredible.
So CM Punk does his backstage. He says, "Don't let these tattoos fool you. I'm straight edge. I'm a man of great discipline.
I don't
I
drink.
don't drink. I don't smoke. And I don't do drugs."
What? What's this guy talking about?
I don't think he's gonna fit around here, but best of luck, dude.
He just walks in from the side.
I'll see you next
Best of luck,
week.
man.
It's a great fucking idea for a gimmick here.
Of course.
But ECW has already changed so drastically that
Well, the two top
it's
guys just
not-
got suspended for drugs.
right. And like the top guys here are Mike Knox, Test, and
Yeah.
the guy outside the venue. So it's just I like CM Punk's gimmick here. If it was in 2001 ECW or
Oh my God.
any time before that, would have worked fantastic. And I get the idea here. Obviously, this guy does pretty well for himself, but
Sure.
yeah, it just kind of sucks that, you know, we got Mike Knox and fucking Test and Big Show, and he comes in and he's like, "Oh fuck, wait a minute, should I smoke and do drugs?" Well, it's Big Show versus RVD.
Yes, world title, Extreme Rules match. Big Show. No one's happy that he's here. Everyone's happy to see RVD though, and RVD's gear looks great. And RVD takes a pretty good amount of time here for his entrance. He's slapping everyone's hands and he's kind of getting his shit in, which is like, it feels like, you know, he knows he's going away for a little bit, so he's getting, you know, one last hurrah for a little trip here. And Justin Roberts does championship introductions here. We have a commercial break before the intros, and when we come back, the match surprisingly still hadn't started. I'm so used to them like starting a match in commercial, and we come back to like the heat, but that is not what happened here. They just wait.
Straw Hat Guy was there.
Dude, he was there. That's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That's Philly. I guess that makes sense.
There are a couple signs out in the crowd here. RVD and Sabu are innocent sign.
Well, that guy's right.
RVD and Sabu Highlanders sign.
Like, we're going to TNA.
You stuck in the impact zone?
RVD gets a huge chant to start things off here. And then he also gets a big old marijuana chant.
Dude, they chant marijuana for a very long time and then also chant it again later in the match. Like, that's fucking funny.
I love that they chanted marijuana and RVD starts pointing to the crowd as
Dude,
they're
he's cheering him
chanting.
up. Well, yeah, hell yeah.
So Big Show hits a line here to start things off. He takes over and sends RVD to the outside. Big Show gets "You can't wrestle" chants.
That's not true.
RVD runs Big Show into the post on the outside and tries to springboard off the guardrail, but Big Show crotches him on the guardrail and throws him into the crowd. So the air horn is back. I thought that was funny.
Dude, someone fires at, like, nothing even happens. Like, Big Show just, well, okay, Big Show forearms the dog fuck out of RVD, and, like, it sounds awesome. Sends him over the barricade, and then someone, yeah.
Big Show goes to chop RVD, and he takes his hand back, and he says, "ECW," and chops him.
I swear at one point when they're walking by the fans here in the front row, there's a dude that looks like Big AJ with, like, big tattoo sleeves. I fucked me up for a second.
It could have been him.
Yeah, maybe.
RVD goes over the barricade, and that creates separation for him to climb the guardrail and kick Big Show. RVD then hits the rail-hung spinning leg drop on Big Show.
That's fucking awesome. Great way to get into that, too.
So Big Show gets his heat during the commercial. We come back. RVD hits a springboard back kick. Show then crotches RVD on the top rope.
RVD kicks him, like, right in his fucking head. Like, that spring back kick was gnarly. When they come back from commercial, by the way, I like this. I don't know if they were doing this on the other shows as well, but I remember they were doing it on WWE ECW here. But when they came back from commercial, it was like a little lower third of the ECW title, and it said it was ECW title match. I thought it looked cool.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
So RVD is crotched on the top rope. Big Show steps up on the second, and Taz is like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, fucking. Are you kidding me, brother?
And Big Show hits a superplex from the second for a 2 count.
Dude, that got a holy shit chant in front of this crowd too. Like they were cool. Like, oh fuck, okay, we got to give them this one.
So Big Show then hits the hog log for a 2.
Yes. Yes. I wrote that down too, hog log.
I legit, Tony, all caps, Show hits the hog log. Superplex kick out. Well, I gotta dig into my bag now.
Gotta dig into my butt.
What? What?
The crowd chants marijuana. Big Show hits a few elbow drops for a 2.
Not the leaping one though, so he was able to connect all these.
Yeah, right. Just for a 2 though.
Yes, and after the second one, he gets a 2 count, and Show now is mad at the referee, and he says, and this might not be a direct quote, but this is what I wrote or what I heard. He gets in the referee's face and says, "This is too many goddamn times 2."
That was me in math class. Just stand up in the middle of class.
Fucking.
So Big Show locks in a bear hug and then transitions it to the ground. Crowd chants boring. Show hits a backbreaker and stretches Rob over his knee.
I don't know if I wrote this right or if I heard this right. Sorry. I swear people started chanting, "You're not Andre."
That's what I thought they said too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't even make out what they were saying. That's what they were saying? You're not Andre?
I think so.
Big Show not letting Rob Van Dam up, instead continuing to try to hyper.
That's my dad. What are you talking about?
Yeah, watch the show.
Fuck you.
So RVD hits a few knees to the top of Big Show's head to break free from the bear hug.
That was awesome.
RVD tries to line Big Show down, but it doesn't work, so he drop kicks his leg and gets him down. Big Show goozles RVD, but RVD turns a choke slam into a DDT of his own for a double down.
Fucking fantastic. Like, Big Show took all of that shit on his head, too.
RVD then hits a zigzag cross body and a rolling thunder for a 2.
Whoa, I guess I'm gonna try some shit before I gotta go.
So RVD tries to hit the Sid kick from the top rope, but Big Show catches him and literally just tosses him over the top rope to the floor.
That was fucking horrifying. Yeah, like, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone counter that like that. The here comes the pain kick in my brain, because that's all I spam the shit out of that was RVD in those games. Just leaping kick to the head. Yeah, dumps him to the floor, and then the crowd chants, "We want Fonzie." That's right, Daddy, I'm a gay dude.
Show grabs the steps and he goes to hit Rob Van Dam, but Van Dam kicks his leg out of his leg. Show, of course, then slams the steps into the ground and headbutts the steps. I love that.
I mean, that's like a fantastic wrestling trope. You always have to drop the hold into whatever you're holding.
RVD jumps at Show on the outside, but Big Show catches him and throws him into the apron.
That was super fucking impressive. RVD got height on the crossbody from the fucking top rope to the floor, and Big Show just snatches him out of the air and kills him.
RVD and AJ Styles have like 2 of the coolest crossbodies ever.
I know. They're both very different too, which is fun. How different can you do one? But I can picture them both in my head.
RVD tries to use a chair, but Big Show slaps the chair away and hits a choke slam for a 2.
Made a cool sound. Slapping the chair.
Show then grabs the referee,
Dude!
and puts him in the $1 Million Dream, and then literally just swings him around and throws him.
Like, this is egregious. I don't know if he was blown or what, but yeah, showstopper. RVD kicks out. Big Show gets up, like, not angry at all, just nonchalantly grabs the ref's arm and wraps it around the ref's own neck and fucking throws him the fuck out of here.
Dude, it's the same move he does to Ric Flair and the thumbtacks.
Yeah, that's right.
Move.
Yeah,
it's a good move. It looks good when he does it too. Yeah, it's awesome.
It was just so nonchalant. He said, "Come here, motherfucker."
For the ref, for no reason. There's no reason he does it to the ref.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So Big Show says, "Kiss my ass," and then he goes to powerbomb RVD, but RVD hits him in the head with a chair.
Dude, hit him fucking so hard it made a great sound. Taz was super confused at commentary. He says, "Why'd he do that?" And Joey says, "What do you mean?"
It's Extreme Rules. Why not?
I meant how'd he do that, brother? That's what I meant.
Oh, right. So RVD goes to pin him, but Big Show throws him off immediately. RVD hits the Van Daminator and then the 5-star frog splash.
Yes.
RVD gets the visual 3 count.
He does.
But Paul Heyman runs down and he goes to count 2.
It's like one night stand.
And on the third one, he stops.
No. Why? Why, Paul Heyman?
Because you're suspended.
Did you see what I've had to deal with all night? Jesus.
I just had to get out from back there because it is a fucking pain in my ass.
Yeah, he one night stand style comes out, gets the 2, stops, and he stares at RVD, gives him a shitty smile, and the crowd is mad, and RVD's looking up at him and says, "What are you doing, Cal?"
No.
That'd be funny as shit. What are you doing? Just count. Oh, sorry. 3.
I forgot how. He just gets up and T-poses. So Paul Heyman stands up, he smiles, he doesn't count, he gets out of the ring. The crowd chants, "You sold out." USA! That's what they should have chanted.
Heyman sold out. He's the owner.
So Big Show is now behind Rob with the chair.
No.
He hits RVD in the head with the chair.
Kills
then
him.
Paul Lee slides back in and says, "Chokeslam him on the chair."
Chokeslam him right on that chair. And he does.
So Big Show does chokeslam him on the chair, and Heyman counts the 3, and Big Show wins the ECW title.
We talked about this before recently, James. It might have been on... It was actually... I think it was the WCW episode. I just love when the heel, not referee, guy being a referee, just does normal counts.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I guess maybe for this one, it was like, it was a foregone conclusion, so Heyman counted it normal. But, there's no reason why Heyman couldn't have just fast counted this.
So Big Show wins the ECW title. The crowd is now throwing shit into the ring. Him and Paul Heyman are standing there as he raises Big Show's hand.
It is a fucking crazy visual. This is awesome. They are showering the ring with just fucking trash.
I love that Big Show is smiling as he sees all this food being thrown at him. Hey, me too, brother.
So there's a hamburger, he grabs it.
That is the funniest thing I've ever thought of in my that visual in my brain is just fucked up this whole angle. So Show puts the title over his shoulder. He looks, this belt is so small on him.
Dude, it looks funny as fuck. It is awesome.
Heyman and Big Show dap up and they hug. And then at one point, someone throws a full drink and it hits Heyman right in the fucking face. It just goes everywhere. Very cool visual, though, of everyone throwing shit in it, both of them. And Joey says, "Paul Heyman, you son of a bitch." I think Big Show is the first guy. I'm assuming somebody else has done this, but I can't think of it if it was. But he's the first guy to win the WWE, WCW, and ECW World Titles, I think is what happens here.
Yeah, they say that on commentary. They do, yeah.
That's pretty crazy, man.
Has anyone else done that since?
Just Incredible? No.
Teenage Johnny watching this was fucking pissed. Fuck this shit. But I was unbelievably worked here. This is fantastic. And the summer of Big Show begins.
It does begin. Let's go.
Ric Flair comes in and does God's work next week.
What a that's fucking, that's awesome. So yeah,
Who ever thought he would take thumbtacks on next week's episode? I never thought that in a million years.
Yeah, he must have just been fired up to prove something or something.
Right.
Yeah, man. This is to James's point. This episode was definitely missing some stuff. Maybe some other matches that I wanted to see.
Tag team wrestling, maybe? I don't know.
Well, that is it for WWE ECW July 4th, 2006, and that is it for our show. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Make sure to join us at Patreon. That's patreon.com/deadlockpw. We got hundreds of hours of exclusive content waiting for you right now on patreon.com/deadlockpw. Come join us. Come check it out. Have a good time with us. And while you're at it, you should check out Deadlock Pro Wrestling, DPW DPWOndemand.com is the place to be to find all of our content. Deadlock Pro Wrestling is our independent pro wrestling company. DPW Showdown in Cary, August 8th. That's in Cary, North Carolina. That's a Friday. I think it's our first Friday show, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, sure.
August 8th, and then we go to New Jersey, August 10th at the White Eagle Hall, Jersey City, New Jersey, and many more things coming up at dpwtix.com for that, dpwondemand.com for all of our content and more. And we will see you next week for another edition of the Deadlock Podcast.